Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday here with your New York Open analysis. This is Chris here in Hawaii. U.S. markets are closed, so I figured this would be a good opportunity. Obviously, cover my positions, but also cover the week ahead, just to kind of see what we have going on here. So, I did take a look at the Euro market open, Eurozone, and really the headlines between Russia and Ukraine are kind of what's grabbing everything. So it was really mixed. There was a report that, Putin would meet with Biden pending no invasion, but then you've got reports of increased fighting in these regions, and Putin even saying, you could definitely tell his tone is getting more and more towards the invade Ukraine side, as opposed to let's go for peace side. So obviously that's a huge risk off for Europe, and the world is as well. So something just to keep an eye on, because once he gives that order, I mean, the markets are going to just tank for a while here. So it's definitely a risk off feel to it. So I would just be careful, because like I said, any positive news releases here are really just kind of trapping traders. I saw it yesterday at the Open of Asia and going into the Euro Open. So just be careful with that, unless there's a definitive hey, we're working it out commentary between Putin and Biden. I don't think this thing's going to end very well here. I mean, you don't just amass almost 200,000 troops on the border for negotiating tactics. So just be careful with that. Looking at my market portrait right now, once again, I still have the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar strong. Canadian dollar less strong though, just due to the fact you've got this this weird fight that Trudeau has instilled there between the government and these truckers that are protesting. So that's something to keep an eye on. That could impact the economy over there. But oil prices are, definitely going to prop up the Canadian dollar if this Russia-Ukraine thing goes down. Australian dollar still, once again, a positive, but in the short term, it can be impacted negatively by the Eurozone issue. So watch out for that. Same thing on the flip side, Swiss franc and the yen can be bought on risk off aversion if this thing goes down. Euro, although fundamentally getting stronger with this whole situation, can go down. So I would say, although there was a lack of hawkish surprise for the FOMC minutes for the dollar would probably be the safest thing to invest in right now if I were going to go in on something. So let's take a look and see what we have for the week ahead. And once again, I haven't looked at anything here, so we're doing this on the fly, and this is exactly what I'm doing. So on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis. So this is a good habit, just to keep an eye on kind of what's going on in the markets before you open up any charts and try to look for anything. We've got tomorrow the RBNZ, Royal Bank of New Zealand monetary policy statement, the rate statement. The consensus is that they're going to raise the rate by 0.25%, although there was one institution that expected a 50-point hike. So the 50-point hike could move the Kiwi in a positive direction, but the expectation right now is 0.25%. So that could be a fade the fact trade there. If they do raise that, you could see a little bit of bullishness, and then I would fade it, because it's already built into the price right now. So we also have monetary policy report hearings on Tuesday evening for me, which would be London, midday Wednesday for you guys. And then nothing Wednesday. Thursday, we've got prelim GDP from the US dollar, and then core PCE price index on Friday. The GDP could be something that moves the market a little bit more on the dollar here as we kind of get closer to the first Fed meeting that we expect a rate hike or some kind of movement here. But once again, the theme overall this week in the markets is definitely the, US Russia issue. Well, it really is a US Russia issue, but it's the Russia Ukraine issue. So market wise, like I said, I would go for more of a safe move on these. So the dollar would be something I would go for if I were going to invest in anything. But right now, I don't see anything that I would like today. I'm going to take a look at a couple charts here in a bit. I might take a look at like the Euro US dollar. That might be something to short. But other than that, I don't know if I'd really be interested in trading today. So I'll keep you posted. But once again, here's my market portrait so you guys can see. And I'm going to go ahead and put this as green here today, just because, like I said, I think although this impacted the currency, fundamentally the dollar is strong, and with the possibility of this Ukraine-Russia conflict, the dollar is going to get stronger. So we'll look and see. Like I said, dollar, euro. I wouldn't even trade that one here. Maybe really this would be the only pair I'd be looking at. Everything else I wouldn't be trading. So I can't force myself to do it. Anyway, all right. Well, hey, you guys have a great day. Let's see if we can find anything. Just keep in mind, U.S. markets are closed today, so the inflow of currency is going to be limited. So we could get some wild moves, or we could get no moves. So I'll keep you posted. Have a great day.